What's your own toxic trait? Do I have to pick one? Quick to judgment. I don't remember things that don't benefit me. I have a bad habit of not trusting other people to do things right. I'm very irritable and that really pisses me off. Edit. Thanks everyone for showing concern. I am generally right as rain. I was mostly being facetious. Mostly. I hold grudges and I can be quite petty sometimes. I'm really bad at keeping up with people I'm genuinely interested in getting to know, and when on occasion I succeed, I can't help but feel I'm being creepy. My toxic trait is thinking that my self-awareness of my toxic traits cancels them out. I'm always very angry. I don't even know why, like 99% of the time. I meditate, I exercise very frequently, I go for walks, try to keep a peace of mind, but even on my best days where I feel fantastic there's always some sort of fire that just burns inside me. Makes me bitchy or snappy at its most tame. Genuinely don't even know what to do about it anymore. Overbearing and I need attention. I jump to conclusions. I am self-aware and have made great efforts to combat these propensities. I never ask for help because I think I can do everything myself, and I insist that I can do it even though I can't. I ignore things that cause me too much stress, until they become urgent and serious. I either overvalue my role in other people's lives, or I self-isolate and want nothing to do with anyone. Edit. There's no shame in the medicine game if you feel like it's out of control. Procrastinator. Trying to empathize with others but accidentally oversharing and cringing about it for the next 5 to 7 years. Edit. Funnily enough, hearing everyone's stories about how they've done this has made me feel a lot better about doing this myself. Smiley face. I hope to run into you in social situations so we can overshare at each other. What is a scientific fact that absolutely blows your mind? There are actually blood vessels obstructing light from reaching certain areas in your eye, effectively creating a shadow. Your brain filters this out and essentially fills in the gaps so you don't actually see the spiderweb-like network of black lines. However, you can visualize them by shining a light at a diagonal into your eye, not directly, and gently wiggling it about. This means your brain doesn't have enough time to filter it out and you see the spiderweb-like network of blood vessels. Technical instructions to clarify the actions involved. I find it easier to see this effect in a dark environment, so the contrast of the black shadow against the light is higher. You want to be staring straight ahead and shining the light into your pupil at a 45-degree angle from the side directed at your nose at about 10 to 20 centimeters away from them. Phone light will do great and have it on the dimmest setting if possible. Then wiggle the light in gentle 1 centimeter movements side to side. Keep this up for about a second at least and you should see them. Hope this clears it up a bit. Hey, race a diagram of how to flash the light into your eyes. There are some Ice Age animals that are so perfectly preserved in permafrost that scientists have been able to find them still with all their soft tissue, hair, and organs. They even found a couple mammoths that still had liquid blood in them, and I remember one scientist even tasting the mammoth meat. Also there was a mummy found in China that was so well preserved that she still had all her skin, hair, organs, etc. Her body was even flexible that you could bend her limbs as if she was alive. They even found her last meal still in her stomach and could perform an autopsy on her to tell you why she died. She died over 2,000 years before she was found. All matter literally gives off light, but we can only see a sliver of that spectrum, although we do have tools to help us see other spectrums. Our bodies give off infrared, and are basically glowing in that portion of the spectrum similar to how iron glows to our normal vision when it's heated. Something that sees a different spectrum than us might not see hot iron as glowing at the same temperatures we see iron glow at. Caterpillars basically dissolve into liquid in the cocoon. The only thing left are the so-called imaginal discs, groups of cells that contain all the information and the mechanism to turn that soup into the various body parts of a butterfly. The same applies for other insects. T-Rex lived 66 million-ish years ago. Stegosaurus lived 155 million-ish years ago. The gap between Rex and Stego is 16 million-ish greater than between Rex and present day. Deleted. If you put one of every animal in a bag and then pick one out, you have a 1/5 chance in picking a beetle. Slime molds don't have brains or nervous systems but somehow retain information and use it to make decisions. Even more crazy is that they can fuse with another individual and share the information. Dinosaurs lived on the other side of the galaxy from where we are now. There are 8 times as many atoms in a teaspoonful of water as there are teaspoonfuls of water in the Atlantic Ocean. Approximately 99.85% of all the mass in the solar system is concentrated in the Sunday. If two pieces of the same type of metal touch in space, they will bond and be permanently stuck together. Space welding, cold welding. Voyager 1 has been traveling greater than 30,000 mph for 43 years and it's only 20 light-hours away. I recently read about the split brain experiments. There is a procedure for severe epilepsy that involves cutting the connecting nerves of the two brain hemispheres, resulting in the two hemispheres being unable to communicate with each other. The experiment shows that both halves can answer questions independently of each other, have separate opinions/preferences, form memories independently. Basically suggesting that there are two minds in the brain. That just blows my mind. Edit, typos. Without the development of genuinely sci-fi travel technology like wormholes or hyperspace, which may not even be possible, 99.99%+ of the universe will be forever locked off from us. Because of cosmic expansion, the various galactic clusters are moving away from our local cluster faster than we could ever catch up to them. What is an ordinary item that is overly sexualized? Probably r/AskReddit. Popsicle. Lotion. Also. Female twins. Ugh. I hated the questions growing up and through high school. No, we do not get freaky, she is my fucking sister. Peach. Damn it, some of us really do need a phallic-shaped shoulder massager. Riding crops. I have one I bought when I rode horses for years, still have it and everyone assumes it's a sex thing. Eggplant. Green M&M. Banana. Massager. My wife has a magic wand that we legit use for massages and nothing else but feel like we need to hide it from plain sight. Cucumber. Anything penis-shaped. Which is a lot of things. Corn dogs. Never forget high school trying to eat one in the cafeteria and feeling on display LOL high school boys. Shoulders. All schools disliked that.